Untitled Jam.
Fuck. I just need to fucking glue it to myself or have a leash. Like I brought a drum key and put it in the car, didn't grab it out of the car.
I feel like you just need to buy like 20.
I feel the same way.
And just like list them every year. Because then you'll find them.
Oh yeah, ironically find one.
I still didn't grab my wallet. Bow. I make a mean spaghetti sauce, motherfucker.
Rat-tat-tat, motherfucker.
A rat-tat-tat. Times I must be a whore. Yeah. Dude, you know that picture I posted with my tongue out?
Yeah.
I totally expected that to get like dirtier way quicker, cause like, but people were like, too much of the acid or something like that, or what do colors taste like? I was like really like waiting. I thought the first one would be something about like sucking dick.
Yeah, that would have been funny. Did nobody say anything like that?
No, there was, but it was like it was. I couldn't even tell. I couldn't tell you. There was. And honestly, I was expecting to post it and get no response at all. Like it would just fall flat.
I got no response on mine. I was like, yeah, let's make fun of Taylor.
Yeah. And I was almost like there was. I think Geneva said something about. Something sexual, I think. I don't remember what it was, but I was like, I literally, I commented, I was like, I was waiting for that. And she's like, you kind of asked for it. And like, I know. Like, I absolutely asked for it. That was kind of the point. I wanted people to engage. Dude, earlier, Nichelle left to go run some errands, and I was like in the other room. I was like brushing my hair, and I just hear this like, and I was like, dude, is there someone outside my house just like screeching? What it ended up being was her water jug, and it was like releasing air. It was right next to me, but it sounded like it was like outside the house or something. I was like, what the fuck, dude? I literally thought there was some kind of like banshee woman outside the house. No, please.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's funny. How big was the jug? Like,
It's just that blue jug she always has.
oh.
You know how like water bottles,
decompresses.
yeah, it'll like do something, it'll make weird noises and shit. But I was like, no! Please, don't hurt me, take my dog! Sorry, Bong. Alright, so I was reviewing the last 2 episodes that we did, and, you drew first the first time, I drew first the second time, so I think it's only right for him to do the first draw.
Yeah.
So, and I have some new stuff in store, not for this episode though, I want to see how this goes, but I'm still rethinking.
Okay.
I don't like that. Let's make sure everything. Foist joie.
That's...
Yeah, I went back and refolded all these because there's some that are like halfway open. Made sure that you can't even see nothing.
Taylor.
Keep that for a second.
Don't look.
There's gonna be a repeat here.
Coming. Ah, I knew it. It was like I haven't had it the last 2
SpaceCamp.
times.
Cool. Alright.
SpaceCamp.
Oh shit.
It's always the times, I mean, I know this is only like the 3rd time we've done it this way, but every time I think about it, like the first episode, I was like not prepared to be the first one, and then it picked me, and then the next one, I was like, dude, I think I'm feeling it today, you know, whatever, and then he gets picked, and I'm like, damn it, okay, so I think that's kind of the beauty of it, though.
Yeah.
And then today, I'm like not prepared at all.
That was like, because I didn't get picked first or second last 2 times. I was like, it's coming.
Yeah.
I like yoo-hoos. They're corn dogs.
How about this? Oh yeah, and remember this. Let me get something down, and I'll give you the cue when you start.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Just want to review the rules. Well, eventually we'll get it down and we'll figure it out. Whatnot. Phew. Yeah, I always forget the number one rule. We always try to go back to where we began.
Yeah.
And
That was
I told
almost close.
Well, I told myself I was like, I'm gonna remember, do something simple in the beginning, so that I can be better, easier for me to remember by the end. Didn't remember.
I think it was similar.
I mean, yeah, the whole jam was kind of in the same key the whole time, so it was like, but it's like, honestly, it's almost easier to change key, because then it's like, when you go back to that key, you're like, okay, so I know what I was doing in that key, but if the whole thing is almost in the same key, and you're kind of just like pushing and pulling and molding out of the same notes and the same structures, it's like, it's hard to actually realize, like, well, I've went through so many different forms of that same riff,
Right.
that I don't remember where I began. So I'm like, oopsies. Yeah.
So fucking, I don't remember them heads being almost $90 like
They went
last
up.
time.
Well, I have the receipt for the last set.
It went up, didn't it?
It was only like $10.
Oh, that's still shitty.
It was like 82. Yeah.
Oh, but you said this one's on back?
And that's yeah. But last time when I ordered him, he was like, "Do you want all of them, or do you want me to wait and ship them out whenever I have all of them?" And I was just, I always do that because it's like, why would you get 2 of them or something and then have to put them on and then wait for these? Better. What I'm saying is, it's better. I'm sure it'd probably be easier just to do it all in one day. Unless one of them needs one more than the other.
No, they'll hold off until they get here, because I doubt it'd be that much longer,
It gives you like a time frame, but it's not like completely set in stone. Like, it's pretty much like, should be a few days. It doesn't give you like 1 to 2 days or like 1 to 2 weeks. It's just like, it'll be here, they'll be in soon, kind of thing. It's like, oh, okay. Well. But Sweetwater, they send you candy, they call your ass, and they text you sometimes. You ever do that?
Yeah.
It's like, hey man, this is, I answer it, it's like from like Kentucky or something, I don't know what the fuck.
Hey man, this is from
this is Joel from Sweetwater. I'm like, hey buddy.
It's cool. I got a print. Hey, let me get your number, Joel. Oh, look at the deals.
I totally don't hate that. You know what I mean? It's like, that's kind of cool that they're like very personable.
I feel like that's the only one that I've heard that does that.
Yeah, I mean, like, Reverb will email you or something, but also Reverb's not really its own company. I mean, it is, but it's like, has all companies under it. Like, you could buy stuff from Sweetwater off of Reverb. You know what I mean? It's like a hub. But like, I get emails.
That's what you call good business right there, though.
Yeah.
That's fucking
dude, if you're like, hey buddy.
Hey buddy, just to let you know, this thing, this is on back order. Do you want me to know,
Like, hey, did you catch that game last Monday? Like, they're just like super.
They do, Guitar Center does that shit too. They call me once and they're like, yeah, I noticed there's some stuff in your cart and I just wanted to see if there was anything else I could help you find. If there's any,
Are you being serious?
Yeah,
and I was like, I'm still looking at shit. Like, I'm not ready to pay yet, okay? You don't have to call me. Thanks, though.
Because I'm one of those people that will like collect things over time in a cart. You know what I mean?
That's what I was doing,
Yeah.
and they called me twice.
It's like, hey man, you gonna buy that shit?
I'm like, dude, I'll fucking buy the shit when I'm ready.
Stupid.
Would you like me to just pull money out of my ass? I'm just kind of waiting for. Like, dude, that's so fucking funny to me. But I mean, that is good business.
Yeah, it is, dude.
I mean, especially Sweetwater. Sweetwater's got a little leg up though, because they send you like candy and shit. It's like, man, I'm probably not gonna eat that candy because I don't eat candy that comes in the mail. You know what I mean? Like, that's weird to me. It's almost like You know what I mean? It's like you're accepting candy from a stranger. You know what I mean? If you just get candy in the mail.
If it's Smarties, then I probably will eat it.
Yeah. Well, it's like I'm gonna be like inspecting the package though, and I'll be like, is there like
fentanyl in here?
Yeah.
Shit.
Fentanyl candies? Oh wow.
Someone dosed your Smarties with LSD.
Shit, we're going for a ride, dude. Well, fuck, I can't tell you. There's nothing I can do now. Like, you just gotta enjoy the best of it, dude.
That'd be kind of dope though. Cause you'd be like, you like your world become like. What if you started seeing? Like it was like Willy Wonka. Like, things are like made of candy. You know what I mean? You're like candy that makes your world candy. There's this okay. Obviously that was stupid. I understand. But I have a picture of it somewhere that I screenshot. But there was a Sweet Tarts commercial. Sweet Tarts, not Smarties, for some reason. Sorry. But there was a Sweet Tarts commercial, and this guy was playing a guitar made of candy. I don't know if you've ever seen that.
I don't think so.
That commercial, but you've seen George Harrison's signature Strat.
Mm-hmm.
That one that's like all sorts of different colors. It looks like a gobstopper or something, like that type of.
Yeah.
It was like that, but it reminded me of that, but it was legitimately for the commercial. It was probably like CGI or some shit. I'm not sure, but it was like made of sweet tart candy and like licorice ropes and shit. I'm like, I want somebody to build that guitar for me. How would you start to build a
Licorice
guitar?
strings.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, yeah, that would
It's a
be.
base, maybe.
That might be sticky.
Well, I mean, like, not actually out of candy.
Oh.
Like, it would look like it's made out of candy. Like, it would. Like, you'd have to see it. It was wicked. I feel like that wouldn't be hard to make if you're like good with like wood crafting and shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure somebody could carve it and paint it to look like candy, and then you could just put normal, like you know they have like neon green strings and shit. Like you could just put.
What is that shit called where you mold stuff? Like you put stuff inside stuff.
Silly putty.
No.
I'm kidding.
Clay?
What do you mean, like a?
It's like clear and.
Like a epoxy resin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Could you do that with like actual candy? And then make the look of the guitar, and
I've
then
seen...
pour the epoxy in it in the shape, and then just like sand it down and shit.
Yeah. I seen a dude that did it with like old like bullet casings.
Yeah.
And I've seen a dude that was like, I'm gonna make a guitar out of coffee grounds. Or no, it wasn't coffee grounds, but it was coffee
That's still
beans.
funny.
Because I guess the grounds would just look like dirt, essentially. But like coffee beans, it was actually pretty cool. I follow this dude on YouTube that just like he'll randomly be like, made a guitar out of styrofoam, and it's like, okay, cool. I mean, it is kind of badass because they're all functional, you know.
That's funny.
But and he made one out of like it's the dudes like make out like they'll glue like 200 colored pencils together.
Oh yeah,
have you seen that?
Cool.
They'll put it on a lathe. Yeah, it's
that
like,
one was cool.
He made a guitar out of that, but it was like the other way, obviously. Like it was a whole. So it was like cut. It was weird.
Have you seen that company? They make guitars out of old skateboards.
Yeah.
Those look cool.
I want one of those benches. Have you ever seen those benches?
Oh yeah, skateboard.
They're made out of skateboards. I also seen one that's made out of old guitar bodies and necks, which was pretty cool. But I think, and I also seen old drum shells. Like people will make bookshelves out of them and stuff. And like, what would be really cool if you ever get your hands like an old kit that you're not going to do anything with, you should get that shit for Kayla and make them into plant potters.
That would be
That
cool.
would be really
That
cool.
would be cool, actually. Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like you could have like plants and that shit.
Yeah.
I don't know about the bottom though, unless you had to, because you'd have to tip it up. But you know,
Shit.
You know what I mean.
Honestly, have you ever seen a fairy garden?
Is it some kind of gay thing?
No, it's like
I'm
plants.
kidding.
It's like I would like do like a fairy garden in there and shit, and like have like different succulents and shit.
Fairies?
Okay, can we
Succulents?
for one stop these 12?
You started it.
I know. I just
Easy.
wanted
I feel like me and him are less 12 than you are most of the time.
It's true.
That is true. okay to spit up sometimes. Yeah, you can't just, it's not exclusive to babies and children. You ever been an adult and just kind of spit up?
We'll give you a burp and you spit up.
You just pat me on the back? You gonna burp, me?
Yeah. That actually still works. You ever done that before?
No.
If you ever like feel like, ooh, have your nearest person. It can be a stranger.
I always have my back so I can burp.
No, don't say that. But you say, hey, buddy, will you burp me?
Oh.
Say that.
Burp me, bro.
Or just go, and just let him fill in the blanks. He'll be like, come here, buddy, you want me to burp you? Alright, we should probably rehearse. Josh, it's becoming a trend. I think you need to play us out.
What do you mean?
Oh, with our gem.
You need to play us out. Remember last episode you played us out with a metal song.
Oh.
Maybe you should try country this time.
I don't know any country.
It's gonna be jangly. Combo jangles.
Just try something country. Just try it.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen. Alright, hey, do this. Do like a boom, chip, chip, boom, chip, chip. Something real soft, you know what I mean? So here, just try something soft. We're gonna do this. Alright, so. That sure was now a hootenanny.
Go on there, Askies, can't get on there.
He's tough.
You started it.
You were a little late. I'll probably cut it at his.
You didn't know which one to do. You did that one. You did that one. I was like, well, why do both?
How about this? I'll cut it, and then after the blackout, I'll show your explanation of it.
Yeah.
Only because it was just like,
That should be the end. Like that, instead of doing the voice, you should do it after the
How do do what?
after I can't say subscribe for fuck's sake.